This is the Illuminati, and we execute the New World Order. It is time for a new order to reign. We will be more prosperous and free, and there will be less suffering. And after all that has been done, we will have a new era, and those that have done wrong end up being just a bunch of people that are highly, extremely justifiably homicidal. The state and the land is willing and are doing. Our political ambitions and our agenda. We want more group homes. Yes, these all seem very peaceful. I'm reading it, I wrote it down. More group homes. Through the Boys and Girls Club, they have good legality. Removal of the registry. Non-church group homes would be nice. They make quality group homes in good jails. I've made a few jails with the Boys and Girls Clubs. Removal of the registry. CP to be legal. Permit to host. Legal download. And firms to upload. LPs and firms to upload. More socialism. Of course. Lucifer the Lightbringer by USMC to be distroed worldwide. Food card as it registers to provide shelter and turn on benefits. Societal laws. Societal ability for authority to turn down arrest, to scold a person and give it a lecture. Presence friendlier, to do business. More use of Ben, education, procedures. Ability to plead not guilty in court. Brings war. We raise a war flag to this. Without invoking appellate court. Ability to give assistance from anything to anything. More murder of the church. Label them as terrorists. Please look at our justifiable homicide docket. Recovery to be retribution. More money SSI. But really, there's plenty in it for it to be used. It's not going to move anywhere. It's specified for that. It was the money put into it was specified for that. Fun and programs for the wealthy by state. Fun and programs for the wealthy by state. Taxes are fine. Cap the income tax. No tax on banks. We have no bank. Just a few more states. Pot. Then good. More decriminalization. Equality justifiable homicide. Finances and attribution to be kept in mind. Be put into consideration. Personal injury group. Personal inquiry group. 10 church requires we or just no. Corruption, collusion, terrorist. Church to be destroyed. FBI more thoroughly dismantled. More freedoms. Internet. Instant messaging. All our networks back. Mojo to flow. Sex to be legal. To ask. To plead. To touch a leg. A back. After a wooed response. A hand. Common sense laws. A dating site. Legal. Prostitution. Arts. A dating site. Legal prostitution. Arts and licensing competent. Callback number. Corporate arts. Callback number for corporate and arts. More gun rights, 15 pistols or more. Rifles, 10. Full autos, licensed persons. Right to stand outside a house and patrol. Math to be easier. Schools bilingual taught. Better socialist approved. Books. Goes into the mind. Games. GameStop and Steam. Native tribes to be more part of the USA. Japanese fairy tale with Irish roots to be in the main. Have a platform. Exclusive saved for a time. All of it to be released. All nomad documents, flowing white light of God. All nomad documents, flowing white light of God to be released. Houses and apartments, businesses, churches, agreed price. Lucifer the Lightbringer, Lucifer the Lightbringer, globally released. Things for America to be proud of, have, and be. When 4 agents in support becomes 10, stop and approach. Licensure. For a time. No, just period. Rights to woo and court a child to become kindred. Spiritual training required. Politician. President-elect through native tribes to take training, spiritual training in Chanjipwa. The president must be divine. Idealistic lectures. A lot. Emotion. Words. Legislature. Speeches. Rights. Illicit buildings. Illicit buildings. We want buildings that are illicit and given rights. Presidential electorate to send Congress and Senate presidential hopefuls instead of big man. To send presidential hopefuls instead of the big man, though of course equally justifiably homicide. Again. Oh, though instead of the big man. Though of course. Equally justifiable homicide. Again. Got ahead of my notes. Private marketplaces and needs of people as they want legality. Private marketplaces and needs of people. This is a land that enjoys chemicals. We enjoy drugs here. We need legality and rights and levancies. The punishments are far too severe, and the laws are old. As they want legality 16 and under to be legal, we desire abortion to be legal. Easier access contraceptives, 10 to be age of consent, or 13, as is in other nations, 10 globally. That which you have given and be to be seen as the holy parchment to the woman, since orgasm, neural transmitters, mass releases, in the name of Gaia, embodiment, legality, illicit structures. Africani to respect those loyal and true, righteous and true, less violence. Debt to be paid with one omni change, base funding. Global national debt, the base in Egypt. We're going to use Supreme Court. There will be a movement. New World Order. Arts Guild's contracts to allow celebrities to listen to Japanese music. New World Order to commence. Use main accounts. To be able to register your phone number. Contact in for services, bars, hotels, gala, schools, malls, theater, parks, and recreation. Space Museum. Fewer churches. For churches to consolidate. Sexual strength to be admired and demanded. All beautiful people to receive fee and power. Passing a land test means a slice of the land. There is an army land test. Each one has a land test. We pass all. We need to beautify weapons, guns for what is now the registry. People, mental health assessment. Rights to bear arms. NASA and JAXA device. Then, prevent Andromeda and Milky Way colliding. Black hole. Satan to come. My people to make better bonds. DNC. Make use of senators and congressmen. Bag of box. Resource books. Cool things delivered to all people. Essentials and things of the state. Happy things. Ability to pay link and get surplus amount. And on Ninja Card, more diverse group homes. More diverse group homes. More group homes. Ability to tap into animation community resources wherever needed. We need to be kinder to our children, kindred, a more kinder Buddhism. Resources at them. Resources at them. Monasteries. More monasteries, especially ones for like non-Asian. Actually, we can, yeah. More monasteries. More monasteries. A distress line for jail is a distress line for jails. You cannot file a criminal report while in jail, prison. But to be able to secure find people, to be able to find a lawyer, to be able to relay a message appropriately, and to get the information that you need. You cannot file a criminal report while in jail, prison. This is absurd. Right to bear arms for men. Murder registry, statutory registry. Though we'll be doing away with both. Mental health to have assessment. Guns. We will build a temple of God. Foreigners to be treated with respect. This is proudly land of all bloods and all creeds. That of the land, earth, and innates of the mind to be protected by gun. The UVA and the EMS to be public domains. Perhaps just the EMS. Yeah, the UVA. The UVA and the EMS to be public domains. Blacks to pie more often. Blacks to have sex with us when we want to need it, when we're desperate, and all for all Asians. And for all Asians to have sex with that, and that which has sex with that, and that with a fine skull. Desperates, we respect. To find women to love a man that is beautiful, and respect that it might have a good mind, a good brain, simply because it's beautiful and it's made, lived accordingly to what she knows. Desperates, we respect. Desu. Poisons to be put in with probiotics. We will give our science money and tech with the blood. the Japanese to scold American. The Japanese to scold Americans. They are Japanese to scold Americans. We want what we, for our nation, to be strong in your nation, so that it will be good in our nation, and the world will be okay. Ability to court, woo a child, because you do not know what I be or have in mind. What insurance I offer, what I have in mind, or how much money I have, however I'm able to secure it, or what I'm willing to get or do. White power to be amiable with the Asians and blacks. For Phi to be feared. More church murder. More church murder. More murder of the church. With what we know of what they do and their hypocrisy, collusions, what they do to our minds and bodies cannot be forgiven by God or state. Sound synthesizers and types of instruments to not be illegal in the USA. Quality guitars to fill the mind of babies and adults with sounds and language. All jails, prisons to have tablets. Houses to be cheaper. And on those tablets, more apps. Ability to work. Houses to be cheaper, especially USA. Much in the music, divine, destroyer, good. All that matters in grim to be covered in the music and movies, and what you've gotten from Phi, us, the circuit community. Do also use thought to text in all your emails, letters. Watch Retribution Phi. My video, Watch Retribution Phi. Ambivalency, power, sexual power needed to be added. Families that have made me as an addition to get what they deserve and be put to work. Probiotics to be put in the main. Our research, science, and findings disclosed. Medicine, we will institute pharma, subgroup Leandri. We don't care if they were able to buy a gun or toy. I have that the toy was we. I have the right to murder that legally. As they sift into darkness, we shall ascend to the heavens and rain fire from below. There are people in school glowing and radiating, while those in its surroundings are weak and drained. More political ambitions. It is my divine right to be nimble. Clear up, wipe out, embodiment and cognitive things of higher. Clear out, wipe out, embodiment and cognitive. Things of higher learning for the heart and soul. That of the body are that of the land. And for the people, save Gaia, earth. Life to be held as precious. Murder them all. Money to mean more. More money for the people. Cosplay to be formal, plain, into the demographics of the earth, a part of the people. I want you to wear cosplay in public places, the wealthy to show their worth, their mind and body to destroy with their what the people see as righteous ideals, align forces to remember everything they've seen or learned, and to be for they to be considered as apart and with respect. I want to spend 1 year in Japan after all this is done. Spend a year to clear things up after I've gotten what I need. Spend 1 year in Japan. For the church to realize they are terrorists and are not accepted as American. I am a colonial that has led by the shadows. Vestige, we came in on the Vestige. We used to make watches in Ireland, Hillis watches. Emotion, philosophy, and feel to be put in politicians, younger politicians. The age to be a politician to be lowered. January babies to be seen as holy, as the North Star is closest of the Orion galaxy, which formed our consciousness. STD treatment, jails. There's no STD treatment in jails. Food to be better, globally. Food enrichment facilities and fisheries, eel, meat towers. More of them. Better. Shinobi Village, USA one day. Grab political legislative accomplishments. Ascension from pillows, seatbelts. My legislation can be found in the pillows, the seatbelts, the group J-pop, Suzuhara Sega Defense Ministry. Get my military ascension as well, globally. More full-time jobs, employment, to emphasize on full-time. Attribution sets groups to equate funds. Attribution sets groups to equate to funds. National as it pleases land. Easier to set up corporate funding for such. Swiss bank can also help with these, though government definitely. Envisionment and view of aliens, AI, and schizo, the machines, the computer, and absolutely hackers, and the internet to change. For tribe and tribal husbandry to be just as strong as husbandry. A new format for the news, a client for the fun as well. All major news groups' ability to apply. Make an account. Live streaming. What's on TV. The money the FCC Commission gets will be put in line. Independent and extreme news. Statements by Secret Service and the President. Ability to hire. Report and ask for payment news. Will be run to be absolutely free. No weird ads. There will also be an operatives channel. There will be news for the hacker and for the animation community. USMC and government. There will be change. Adoption and modeling catalog. Website. No questions asked. Pays you or you pay it. Huge. We are to have a robust, clean circuit that is full of life, learning, and experience. There will be love and laughter. We will praise of the divine. Cost will be adequate and surplused greatly. We will be compassionate and giving. Our high will have a presence. The sex will be good. A child should be a companion. A child shall be a companion. The money you receive shall be you. Our legal Law and offenses are strong. Our defenses and structure hold ground. Must be the thing that the world makes us great. We must be the thing the world makes that makes the world great, makes us great. At this point in time, we should smile and rejoice at our enemies' end, and bring forth a world of good that will last for all time. Rejoice in our efforts and lavish in our enemies' deaths. I wish to bring about socialism globally. With what you have seen here is of what will come to be. These and other programs or tools to please the land, earth, and we're good. And we're good. These things. Things of this nature. Globally. Some type of government with the people. People with the government. And we're happy. I want it to be easier to train and have so one can plan a time and plot one's education to get what you want. We will have to form the film actors. What you want from the film actors. Let me read that again. I want it to be easier to train and have so one can plan at a time, plot one's education training to get what you want. From the Film Actors Guild, from we in the Film Actors Guild. We will not be afraid to tell the truth. We are not afraid. All will be covered. All of what you did not get to see. Most of what you did not get to see. Covering of history will be good. There will be an end to living weak, hunger. We will be allowed and respected for our rule. More money for the people, less suffering, right's blood. And furthermore, after our efforts in the dark and on the land, our enemy is merely just a case of extremely justifiable homicide by the state. Deploy! Destroy! Those that were greatest affected deserve little fee, compensation. Most all licensure, if desired, and perimeter control includes my loyal celebrities. I played well. Good day.